YouTube family, what's up? This is Mark from Mark's Remarks. I hope you're having a phenomenal day. I hope your day is going great. I love my YouTube family. Happy that you're spending some time and sharing with me. Again, I know that we're going to grow and develop. If you are enjoying the videos as much as I am enjoying making them, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, show it to your family, show it to everyone so that we can grow and continue to grow as a family. I appreciate everybody's remarks and everybody's comments and everybody's suggestions as we grow. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. So today is a quick video. This is talking to my young men, my young professionals, my young ladies, my individuals who are looking for employment. This is going to hit a broad group, but I'm going to give you some information I believe that's going to change your life today. Here we go. Your appearance is everything. I'm going to say it one more time so you can hear me. Your appearance is everything. What do you mean? What you mean? What I mean? That's what the kids say. What you mean? So here's the thing. How you look is so important. How you carry yourself, how you dress is so important. My first job that I received as an educator came not because how hard I worked, not because what I knew. It was because somebody looked at me and said, I like the way you look. Honest to God, I cannot make it up. It's 100% true. So I'm gonna tell you something. I was working on my first master's degrees. My first master's degree, not plural. So my first degree came, I told you my first degree is in counselor education. Now in counselor education, to become a school counselor, you have to do two things. You have to do the coursework, well, three things. Coursework, practicum, internship. A practicum happens traditionally at the beginning of your educational journey. So a practicum happens maybe one or two classes in your educational journey. You really don't know too much about the program yet. They give you a practicum to kind of let you practice and get out into the field to kind of get your feet wet. So I'm working out of school, and the person who did this for me, she's always in a special place in my heart. She knows who she is. I doubt she'll watch the YouTube video, but if she did watch the YouTube video, she knows who she is. Much love to you. I always believed in dressing for the position that you want, not the position that you're in. I'm going to say it again. I believe in dressing for the position that you want, not the position that you're in. So when I would come for my practicum, meaning I really didn't know anything about counseling, school counseling at all. I would come for my practicum, and when I would walk in the building of this high school, I was dressed to the T. Suit, tie, little handkerchief, shoes was on point, shoes was shining. I walked in there head up, confident, shoulders back, kind of walk like this, smooth like, right? I walked in there so confident. Maybe my third or fourth day at the job, the building administrator looked at me and said, hey, come here. I was nervous. I'm probably 23, 24 at the time. They said, hey, listen, I like the way you look. I like the way you dress. Do you want to be a school counselor right now? I'm like, what? Yeah, of course. This is what I'm in my degree for. They said, okay, I'm going to introduce you to somebody not based off my work ethic. They didn't know my work ethic. I wasn't there long enough to produce work ethic. I wasn't there long enough to produce a body of work to suggest that I knew what I was doing. But it was my appearance that made them say, it's something special about that young person. I want to give them an opportunity. They got me on the phone with another building administrator, and the rest is history. I got the job over about 1,800 people. Now, when I interviewed, I had to do my research and study and conceptualize what they were asking, but I got my foot in the door based off of my appearance. Here's what I tell my young people at my school, and this is not just for young people, this is for adults, everyone alike. If you saw a person on the street right now and they had on a blue uniform with a badge, nightstick, walkie-talkie, and a gun, before that person ever says anything to you, we will make that association that that person is in what? Law enforcement of some sort. There's some type of security officer, cop, something. If you went into a high school and you saw a person like me with a tie, a suit jacket, slacks, pants, looking sharp, before I opened up my mouth, immediately you will make an association about who I was. If you went to a court building and saw a person with a black robe type attire sitting in a chair, before that person ever opened up their mouth, you will say, that person is a judge. I say that to say this. Your appearance is everything, and it speaks for you before you ever open up your mouth. Before you can tell them about your degree, before you can tell them about your passion, before you can tell them what your GPA is, before you can tell them anything about who you are as a person, the first thing that speaks for you is how I see you. Is it right? Maybe not. I can't judge if it's right or not, but I'm just telling you, this is what we do. This is majority of people. You walk in, they're totally checking you out. If you come in for an interview and your clothes are disheveled and they're not ironed and they're out of place and your shirt is untucked, 9 times out of 10 you probably won't get the job. Not because you're not qualified, it's just because your appearance was a distraction and it's telling a story about who you are. Real or untrue, it is presenting some information about you, and people are taking a mental note about that. So, I'm saying this to you. And I'm telling you, this is something I've done from once I understood this concept that people judge people by the way they look. I've done this through undergrad. I was in undergrad. I was in any... If you don't believe me and you want to try to see if I'm being truthful or not, I was in undergrad dressing for who I want. I was dressing for who I wanted to be. I was being who I wanted to become. I knew that I wanted to wear suits in real life. I like the way I look in a suit. I think I look good in a suit. I like that look for me. So I knew in undergrad, if that's what I wanted to be, I needed to start dressing like that now. So in undergrad, I would be going to college and walking around the student union with a suit on and a little briefcase, no money in my pocket, just looking like I had some money. People say, "Oh, you the professor?" Not yet. So, young people, old people, not old people, young people, seasoned people, be cognizant, be aware of how you look. Your appearance is everything, and people treat you according to how you present yourself. Do not come out the house looking crazy. I'm trying to tell you. Now I'm trying to be politically correct. I don't want my family to say, "Oh, Mark, you can't say folks looking crazy." But for real, do not come out the house looking inappropriate or not looking your best, because you never know who you might meet. You never know. I didn't know that me dressing the way I was dressed was gonna get me a job. I just dressed because I knew that's what I wanted to be. So you never know who you're gonna meet. So again, young people, do this. I keep saying young people because I'm not just talking to young people. Folks, do this. Make sure that you pick your clothes out beforehand. Iron your clothes, whatever you got. Even if you only have, you grew up. We didn't all grow up with money, and I didn't grow up like that. But you make sure that you whatever you have. If it's 2 shirts, 3 shirts, 2 jeans, 1 pair of jeans, hey, that's what you have. That's what you have right now until you get better. You iron that. You make it look clean. You make sure that you smell good. You make sure that if you have sneakers, you clean them off. You make sure that you dust them off. Make sure that you're always presentable so that whoever you meet, they look at you and say, that is a nice dressing person. They make the correlation because he looks nice or she looks nice, they must do a good job. I don't know why we make that impression, but we do. So, young people, seasoned people, middle-aged people, please know that your appearance is everything. All right, folks, that's my time. YouTube family, we're going to grow. We're going to get bigger. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the share button. We're going to grow as a family. Tell your friends, tell your family, look on this, look what this brother is trying to give us, trying to help us. We're all growing, we're all getting better every single day. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear what you have to say. I'm going to stop rambling now because my editing team, i.e. my family, my wife, they get mad at me because I keep rambling off and they can't cut videos off. So, hit the like button, hit the share button, put some comments in there. Thank everybody for their feedback and their love. I really appreciate it. Peace.